Hello and welcome on this new late week analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. So of course, let's now my friends analyze the market for the remaining days of this week for Thursday and Friday. As you can see, I'm so happy about the Euro-USD signal. It has reversed exactly from the given price to start buying the pair and running currently in about 65 pips of profit. It reversed just like 24 pips far away from the take profit level. I hope you guys have taken this signal and enjoyed the profits. Now of course, before we start analyzing this pair, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and of course share the video. So again, I'm really so proud of this signal. It worked so well. It's running currently in profit, and I would like to know in the comments, what do you guys think about this signal? If you have made any profits with it, you can please leave a comment. If you don't want to, please hit the like button at least. The channel grows with the activity of the people who are watching it. If a stranger or someone who didn't know about this channel see the video without much of likes or comments, he will not be interested in watching the video. So please guys, I would like to ask your cooperation here to show more activity, more comments and more likes. Just at least prove your presence watching this video. So again, regarding the Euro-USD, if we look now at the daily chart, I want first of all to delete the old signal, since we need actually a clean chart. Now the first thing that we can notice right here, actually let's go to the weekly chart. The first thing that we can notice right here is that currently the Euro-USD is actually facing a resistance at 1.09357, but that's actually not the strong key resistance level that we're aiming to. Currently the Euro-USD is actually showing a strong bullish movement, and that can be seen by the last two candles that appeared right here and the current weekly candle as well. This candle still has about 2 days for the closure, and judging from the entire week, the movement for the Euro-USD has actually been a strong bullish movement. Therefore, if I'm not mistaken, and hopefully I'm not, the Euro-USD still has a potential to continue the rise till it reach the highest level of the resistance right here at 1.10517, which means this pair still has about, I would say about roughly 128 pips more to go. Therefore, let's now move to the daily chart. Now, as we can see right here on the daily chart, we are having that support trend line, as we can see, my friends, just like that. And as you can see, the market has actually respected that level repeatedly over the time. Then we had here one major fake breakout. It actually lasted almost for an entire week. Then the market went back on the track and actually respected that level of a support trend line. It seems to me like this support trend line is indeed a strong level, and most likely the Euro-USD is actually going to continue respecting that level. Now, considering that we are currently facing a resistance at 1.09162, we can actually expect a small pullback for about, I would say, maybe 27 pips before we can start buying this pair. Just to confirm the entry, we need to look on the left side to find a strong key support level on horizontal level. Now check this out. If I draw the horizontal line like that, let me just scroll to the left side, and as you can see right here, we can see that the market has indeed created here a strong key support level. Now, of course, this is all based on the daily chart. Let's move now to the 4-hour time frame. So we're going slowly and slowly to the smaller time frames to find the decent entry. We just need to analyze it on the bigger time frame to confirm the direction. Then on the smaller time frame, we will identify the exact entry point. Now check this out. Now what I can see right here from the Euro-USD, that the market is actually facing right here a resistance level. Now we are having that support trend line, which is gonna tell us where exactly we can start buying this pair. Let me just now draw here another support trend line this time, and I'm going to start from this point, as we can see, just like that. Perfect. I need actually to change this one to disable the ray, untick the ray, and just like that. Perfect. Okay. Now we can see right here that the Euro-USD is actually respecting as well that level of a support trend line. We can see right here that the market has made a shy attempt actually, or a small attempt of a resistance trend line, barely made any one of them, and then instantly respected that level of a support trend line. Now, most likely the Euro-USD is actually going to continue the fall till it reaches exactly that level of a previous support at 1.08818, which is going to be also respecting for that support trend line, which means we have to wait for the Euro-USD to fall for about 33 pips before we can start buying it. And however, the take profit level, as we have said earlier, is going to be placed right here exactly at the peak of the resistance at 1.10911, which means Actually, that's quite a lot. I don't want. Oh, okay. We were actually on the daily chart. Let me just move to the 4-hour time frame, and that should be more convenient. That's it right here. Why right here? Let me just zoom in to show it to you. Right here lies the nearest support to our entry, which was previously also a real level of a resistance, which means go back to the current time and just squeeze this a little bit. Now we can actually expect to make approximately 141 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the stop loss, the safe zone is going to be ranging till the lowest key support level right here at 1.08070, which means the safe zone is ranging for about, actually that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot actually, because I squeezed this chart. Yeah, that's why, because I actually squeezed it like that. It looked small, actually shorter pips for me. Anyway, the safe zone actually ranging for about, yeah, that's more convenient, 46 pips. Meanwhile, the take profit level is going to be about 140 pips. Let's now move to the pound USD. Alright, so the pound USD actually has exceeded the safe zone, as you can see, but the candle has actually closed above the safe zone. However, I'm sure many of you has considered this signal as a failed one, and I will obey to your demands. I think you are right. Maybe this signal has indeed failed, even though we are telling you that most likely the signal is considered as a loss only if the candle has actually closed below the safe zone or outside of the safe zone. But again, it's all right because the market has actually exceeded that level by about 28 or 30 pips. Therefore, let's just consider this signal has failed, and of course we will recover in these signals after. Now, what can we expect next with the pound USD? Moving to the weekly chart just to confirm the direction. And indeed, as you can see, the market has actually a strong pressure from the buyers to push the market to continue the rise. Now, this current weekly candle tells us that there is a strong pressure from the buyers. The market has already retested that level of a resistance right here at 1.22450. The retest has already happened earlier this week, and as we can see, the current situation of the candle says it's gonna be bullish. Therefore, let me just now move to the daily chart. Now on the daily chart, what we can do right here, of course, is check the support trend line, just like that. Now, of course, guys, what you will see is what we call the magic of trend lines, which is based on draw here a support trend line, and actually you can drag the same line you have drawn here and just use it to find the next entries. It will actually work almost every single time. Now, moving to the 4-hour time frame, using the same support trend line we have drawn earlier. Now, as you can see, what I'm going to do next is simply drag the same line and place it just right there. Perfect. Just right here. Why right here? Because this level was actually a strong key support level, key support trend line. It became a resistance trend line with a small attempts. However, the market has indeed made here the bullish breakout, and then he respected the same support trend line. Then lately we had here that fake breakout, which means the real level of a support trend line right here, these two attempts most likely are going to be respected again once the market falls all the way to retest that level. So based on the 4-hour time frame, we still have about 30 pips more to go before we can start buying this pair. Now let's move back to the 1-hour time frame to find the decent horizontal support level where we can actually start buying this pair. Now, as you can see right there, exactly right here, we can see that the market has indeed created a support level, number one. Number two, it was actually a fake attempt of a support. It was a resistance in the past. Therefore, I believe this level of a support at 1.23626 is gonna be reliable, where we can start buying this pair. We have to wait for the market to fall for about 31 pips before we can start buying it. However, if we do that, I want to give a take profit level, which is going to be right here at the highest level of the resistance at 1.24478, which means we are actually expecting to make about 86 profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging lower than this level of a previous support at 1.23125, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 50 pips against 85 pips of take profit level. Moving now to the AUD USD. Alright guys, the AUD USD signal was one amazing and perfect signal. The market, as we can see, has actually reversed exactly from the given price at 0.70191, and it went all the way to the take profit level, making approximately 105 pips. I hope you guys have taken the signal and enjoyed these profits. I have seen some comments already on the last midweek analysis video. Happy already about the AUD-USD signal. That's what I really like to see. Those who actually have made profit with the signal, congratulations to them, and hopefully we will continue making profits together. Now, what can we expect next with this pair? Let's now, of course, delete the old signal, getting rid of it so we can analyze on a clear chart. Now, moving to the weekly chart again. Now, as you can see, my friends, the AUD-USD is actually facing here a resistance exactly at 0.71194. The only problem here is that level is actually a fake breakout. The real level of a resistance lies exactly right there, right here, at 0.70502. Now, how do we know that? By the price action right here. That price action, my friends, usually indicates for a fake breakout. The real level of a resistance will always have wicks or tails on them. Once you see two candles like this, like twin candles, usually that indicates for a fake breakout, just like the one right here, and like the one right here. This was, of course, a real level of a support, and this was right here a fake breakout. Okay, we don't have much time to go through the examples, but that's the point. Now, I'm not expecting from the AUD-USD to respect that level. However, we can actually expect a pullback, and afterwards, the AUD-USD is actually going to continue the rise till it reaches the highest level of the resistance at 0.72135, which means the pair still has about 105 pips more to go. Now, moving to the daily chart. Now, on the daily chart, again, we have here the real level of a resistance, as we have stated earlier, and this was, of course, a fake breakout. Now, my point here is we are going to most likely start buying the AUD-USD right on the real level of a support, but it's going to be, of course, a support trend lines. Therefore, let's now move to the 4-hour time frame, and what I will do right here is simply draw a support trend line just from this point to this point, just like that. Fantastic. Now, as you can see, the market has repeatedly respected that level of a support trend line. We had here one major fake breakout, then it became a small resistance trend line for only one single attempt before the market finally broke out from it, and again the same level of a support trend line has also been respected lately. That means based on the fake breakout that we're having and the resistance that we're having, most likely the AUD-USD will make here a pullback and falls again all the way, respecting the same level of a support trend line, which means the AUD-USD still has about, I would say, about like 23 pips more to go. So to find out the exact entry point, let's move to the 1-hour time frame. Now, on the 1-hour time frame, what I'm going to do is simply find or identify the real level of a support on horizontal level. Check this out. Right here exactly. This was, my friends, a real level of a support. It was also a support right here. Meanwhile, this was, of course, a fake breakout, and now the same level of a support has also been respected with that tail. Therefore, based on what we have said earlier and the pressure from the resistance, we can actually expect a pullback, and for the AUD-USD to fall all the way to the same level of a real support. Then we can start hopefully buying this pair and making some decent profits. Let me just scroll to the left side just to confirm that there was actually a strong key support level on the same level. Exactly. Check this out, guys. We had here that strong key support level. Then we had this fake breakout. Actually, we're having here also another support level, but that's not going to be safe, actually. I don't like it. Let me just scroll more to the left side. And which level was it? Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. 0.0. Okay, 777. Exactly right here. Almost right there. We can see it was also a real level of a support right here. Yes, I really feel good about the signal. Exactly, we can start exactly buying the AUD-USD after it falls again all the way to that level of a support, after it falls for about 32 pips. Therefore, if we started buying the pair from there, let's now move to the daily chart to find the take profit level. The take profit level is actually going to be placed just right there. Right there at the nearest support to our entry. This was, of course, the nearest support to the entry at 0.71751, which means if we go back to the 4-hour time frame, exactly just like that, the take profit level is going to be about 95 pips. Meanwhile, the safe zone should not actually be ranging lower than this level of a support as 0.70301. The reason, of course, is if the market has reversed from that level, we are actually expecting an instant reversal. If the market will actually be able to reach that level, it means that this support trend line has actually been broken out from. It's no longer valid. Therefore, we can actually close this trade in loss if that happened. Therefore, the safe zone is ranging for about 46 pips against, I would say, about 100 pips of profit. Let's now move to the USD CAD. Sadly, the USD CAD, my friends, is ranging actually at the entry point. It actually was running in a profit for about 45 pips before reverse back in the safe zone. Currently running in about 15 pips of loss. However, we are still going to maintain a sell order for the USD CAD. Let me just move to the 4-hour time frame. Now, based on the 4-hour time frame, I would like actually to change the entry to be at right here, exactly the edge of the safe zone, which was actually the real level of a resistance in the past. Then we had here that fake breakout. Now, since we actually had right here the real level of a resistance, it seems to me like the USD CAD is actually facing right here a strong pressure from the support and the resistance. And as you can see, currently the pair is actually running in a neutral channel, so it's not an upper trend, not a downtrend. It's actually just a neutral channel. Therefore, if I'm not mistaken, and hopefully I'm not, the USD CAD, let me just okay, delete this one. The USD CAD actually entry should be changed to be exactly just like that right here. That's gonna be our entry. The USD CAD still has about 31 pips more to go before we can start shorting it. I believe this is gonna be the right trigger area to start shorting the pair. However, if we do that, the take profit level is gonna be placed right here at the lowest level of a support at 1.33220. Therefore, let me just change the signal, 33220, just like that. That's gonna be our take profit level. Which means the take profit level is gonna be about 110 pips. Meanwhile, the entry should be changed to be right here, 34322. That's gonna be our entry point for the for shorting the USD CAD, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 50 pips against 110 pips of profit. That's everything for the USD CAD. Let's now move to the USD JPY. Alright, so the USD JPY signal is one annoying signal. It was actually running in a good profit. As you can see, it has reversed almost from there, from the given price level at 129.894, and it went all the way for about 123 pips of profit before falls back and now exceeds the safe zone. What a bummer. Anyway, the reversal has occurred, and I believe some of you guys have made profits. I'm sure not all of you waiting for the market to reach the take profit level. I'm sure that many of you are actually closing this trade in profit actually on the same day, which means most of you won't actually leave the signal running for 2 or 3 days. So I will assume that many of you have made profits with this signal and closed it indeed in profit. But again, of course, I will consider this signal as a lost one. But again, I believe many of you have made profit with it. Let me see now what we can do with the USD JPY. Now, as we can see, the market actually has created here a very strong key support level at 129.095. And the market has recently reached that level and reversed right at it. Now, we have witnessed now the born of a new candle. Now the market is actually creating here a new candle, so meaning the 1 hour time frame has actually been confirmed to close as this price action, which actually indicates for a bullish reversal. However, to judge the direction, we have always to go to the weekly chart and the daily chart. So the weekly chart, we are still having that price action, of course, which I talked about earlier. That price action, this candle right here, the blue candle, usually indicates for a bullish reversal. Therefore, I believe and I trust in this candle. Therefore, I believe that the USD JPY is still rising. Therefore, let's now move to the daily chart. Now, on the daily chart, as we can see, the market is actually just retesting the broken level of a previous resistance right here at 129.095. However, we need to find the decent entry. So let me just now move to the 4 hour time frame, and now I'm going to use the Fibonacci retracement. Just like that. Perfect. Now, as we can see, the market has reversed almost as 61.8 Fibonacci retracement. But to give you the decent entry and the sure entrance, the sure buying point for the USD JPY, I'm going to give you the signal to start buying this pair only at the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement. And as we can see in the past, it was a strong key support level. It was also a real level of a resistance. We had here that one major fake breakout. Then lately, the same level of a real resistance has been respected. Then the market has made here the bullish breakout from that level. Now, we can actually expect from the USD/JPY to continue the fall actually. Now, why I'm expecting from this pair to fall? Because we're having here that support trend line, and check this out. That was, my friends, a support trend line, which actually faced here a bearish breakout candle, and now the USD/JPY is actually retesting the broken level of a support trend line, creating a new resistance trend line. Therefore, the USD/JPY still has the potential for more fall before we can start buying it. Lead us actually that the USD/JPY still about to fall for about, I would say, 47 pips more before we can start buying it. I will buy at 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, and the take profit level is going to be placed at the 23.6, which means we can actually expect to make approximately 160 pips profit from the signal. Meanwhile, the edge of the safe zone will be ranging till the lowest level of a nearest support after the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, and that means the safe zone is ranging for about 61 pips against 160 pips of profit. Moving now to the USD/CHF. USD/CHF has also been one perfect signal. As you can see, the market has reversed exactly at the edge of the safe zone. I feel sorry for everyone who have actually placed a stop loss out here, because I said repeatedly almost in every video that the edge of the safe zone is not a stop loss. That's, my friends, not a stop loss. Please consider that. The market actually has been ranging inside of the safe zone, and since it was did not actually exceed it, we can still assume that this signal is running in profit, and therefore I would say the USD/CHF is currently running in about 60 pips of profit. I hope you guys have taken this signal and enjoyed these profits as well. Now, what can we do next with this pair? Let me just, of course, actually, we don't need to delete the old signal. I don't know why I did that. Let me just rewrite it again. Take profit level 0.91213. Actually, the USD/CHF now actually has a potential to make a bullish pullback right here, based on the support level right here exactly at 0.91728. We can actually yes, look at that. The new candle seems like it's going to be bullish. Therefore, we can actually expect from the USD/CHF to continue rising, and we can sell this pair again as soon as possible. Just right there, exactly right there at the previous broken support level at 0.92046. If we go to the 1 hour time frame, we can notice right here that this was, of course, a broken level of a support. It was, of course, a real level of a support in the past. However, we can see right here exactly the first attempt of the resistance. This was resistance number 1. So, if the USD/CHF is ever going to be able to make a pullback upon the pressure from the support right here at 0.91660, then it's going to continue the rise till it reach that level of a resistance, and afterwards we can start shorting this pair. That means we can actually expect from the USD/CHF to rise for about 32 pips more before we can start shorting it. Therefore, I would say for the USD/CHF, just sell again at 0.92046, and of course we will maintain the same take profit level, which means we are actually expecting to make about 82 pips profit from this signal. And of course the safe zone cannot be the same, but it's really up to you guys. Based on this analysis, you can decide where the edge of the safe zone or your own stop loss is gonna be. For my on my behalf, the edge of the safe zone should not actually be able to reach that level of resistance. However, it's really up to you how to maintain the signal. That's everything for the USD/CHF. Let's now move to the gold. The gold was another awesome and perfect signal, and I hope you guys have taken it and enjoyed the profits. Again, let me know please in the comments, what do you think about this signal? Did you indeed make profits with it? Was it helpful for you? If you did not make profits, at least was it educational material to you? I mean, was it actually okay? Stop bragging about yourself and just analyze the market. All right, let's now check the gold. It's actually running currently in about 216 pips of profit. Now, what can we expect next with the gold? Let me just delete the old signal so we can actually have a clear chart which we can work on. Now, the gold indeed has made here actually a strong attempt of a support at 1909.64. That level of a support did not actually, it hasn't been ignored. Now the current bullish movement right here for the gold tells us that it's actually going to continue the rise till it actually reach at least the level of the resistance at 1980.50. Now where exactly we can start buying the gold again? Moving to the daily charts. Now, as you can see right here, I actually really like this chart right here. The bullish movement is just so strong. It's just continue the flying, and it seems like it's going to continue rising till like there is no tomorrow. We cannot actually see much on the daily chart. All we can see right here is the strong bullish movement, and actually we had right here, exactly right there, a broken level of a resistance at 1921, and the gold actually has reversed and is still rising above that level. So moving to the 4-hour time frame. Now on the 4-hour time frame, what I'm going to do is simply draw here a support trend line just like that. Perfect. Actually, we can even start drawing the support trend line just right here. I mean, they are actually all the same. They will all lead to the same point. However, now if we look at the left side, actually the gold analysis is gonna be a little bit of pain. 1921 exactly. As you can see, let me just delete this line. It's confusing us. Now currently the gold is actually facing right here a resistance, which was previously a support exactly at 1921.36, which means most likely we can expect now a pullback to occur on the gold. However, oops, no, sorry, I made a mistake, guys. 1 second, hold on 1 second. 1921, sorry. I actually assumed that we are currently on that level. It's my fault, sorry. We are of course right here at 1945.48. This was of course a previous support, as you can see. Yes, 1921, which I have highlighted right there. Exactly right there, was actually a strong key support level. As we can see in the past, the market has repeatedly respected that level, but now we are actually way above that level of a support. We have actually witnessed here a strong reversal upon the pressure from that support. Now what we need to find next is a strong key support level, which we can actually expect from the gold to reverse from. Now if I'm not mistaken, exactly right there at 1937.03, check out what happened right here. The market, my friends, has actually respected that level repeatedly as a support. It was of course a real resistance for multiple times. Every single time the market reached that level, we have here one real attempt of a resistance, then fake breakout, then real level of a resistance, then fake breakout, then again real level of a resistance, which means in the majority of the attempts on that level was actually real attempts of a support and resistance. Lately it was actually a real level of a support, which means 1937.03 is actually quite strong level. And exactly, check this out, the market, my friends, is most likely gonna continue the fall right now, reaching that point of a previous resistance and retesting that level. I believe that's gonna be convenient. The gold indeed gonna fall right here for about 86 pips, retesting the broken level of a real resistance at 1937.03, and after that we can start hopefully buying the gold. Keep in mind that the gold still has a potential, of course, if we place the buy order right here. For example, I mean, if the candle is gonna continue the fall and we started buying right here, the candle still has a potential to fall for about 45 pips or 50 pips before below our entry, just to reach the edge of this the trend line, and after that it's gonna continue the rise. Therefore, and let's move to the daily chart. Now based on the daily chart, I believe the take profit level should be placed right here exactly at the nearest strong key resistance level to our entry at 1964.08, which means we're actually expecting to make, let me just go back to the 4-hour time frame, we're actually expecting to make approximately 268 pips profit from the signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging lower than this level of a real support at 1923.66, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 130 pips against 270 pips of profit. And there goes the signal, my friends, for the USD pairs and the gold for the remaining days of this week. I hope it's going to be very profitable and very good week to everyone. Again, guys, please consider that these signals might go in loss. The analysis can never be accurate and correct every single time. However, if that happens, I will follow it later, of course, with a Friday analysis video where we can all together make some profits and analyzing the market together. So until then, I hope that is informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.